Hello, and welcome back to the monthly pickups. My phone is at 10%, so I'm going to try to wrap it through this as quickly as possible. Now, this is not the first time I've actually filmed this intro. I had filmed it previously, about a week, as of recording this on the 6th of March. I filmed it previously, but stupidly permanently deleted the footage, which was about nearly 10 minutes of just going through two items. So that's not going to happen this time. But yeah, I have a few things to show off for right now. So I'll go in order of acquiring. So not too long after wrapping up the last pickups video, I think within a day of me wrapping it up, I went into CEX and I found this, and because of my love of the franchise and the fact that I made a 3-hour deep dive into the franchise, and because it was €4, I couldn't pass it up. And that was the Gears of War 3 Steelbook. And I had to have it, and I bought it there and then. And it is complete in box, which will go, it goes nicely with my other Steelbooks for Gears of War 1, and, well, Steel Tin, and Steelbook for Gears of War 2. So now all I'm missing is the Steelbook for Gears of War Judgment 4 and 5. I'm not sure if Tactics has a Steelbook for that. The other thing that I got as an early birthday present for me was this Star Trek board game, which if you've seen my Instagram my Instagram posts, you'll have seen me posted there. Now, this was originally brand new and sealed, but because of me, again, deleting that footage, I'm not going to be going, and because my phone's nearly dead, I'm not going to be spending as much time going through this as possible. But as you can see, there are 4 slots missing here because it did come with some ships. So I'll actually quickly go grab them. Okay, so I have them here, and I'll go with the hero ships first. And that is, of course, the USS Enterprise, NCC 1701D Galaxy class. Now, it kind of looks like it's made out of metal. That's just the way it was painted. I fell for that. I thought it was, die cast or something like that. But no, it's actual metal. And yeah, so that's my second Enterprise, because I have a model which you can somewhat see poking out at the side there, that I still have yet to paint. And then we have a Nebula class as well. So that's my first one of this, and I love them. These ships were what I got it for. It was €30 in my local card shop that I go to play Yu-Gi-Oh at every Sunday. So basically $7.50 per model. That's how I justified it, because I wanted them. We do have some Klingon ships. So obviously we have the standard Bird of Prey, which looks absolutely cool. Again, sadly, not die cast, just spray painted to look that way. And then in my original recording of this, I always mucked up the actual naming of this ship. So I'm not even going to attempt to name it because I will just absolutely butcher it. But yeah, it also comes with some playing cards. It's like a proper board game of sorts. But I didn't buy it for it to be a board game to play. I bought it for the miniatures. That's it. They looked perfect on my display. Again, if you want to have a closer look at them, peep my Instagram. So then today, I think I mentioned that I started a course about a month ago by the time this comes out. And today they wanted to go up to Blanchardstown to go see Captain America 4. Now, I already seen it when it came out, so there wasn't really much for me to do. So I ended up just walking around Blanche. They don't have a CEX up there, unfortunately. But I did pick up 2 things. The first is a t-shirt from Penny's or Primark. And as you can tell, it is from Dragon Ball Z. So it is basically the Goku shirt. Technically, if I wanted to be actually accurate, this the symbol would be a little tiny one either here or there, and then it would be a full symbol on the back if it really wanted to, be accurate. But for €8, I'm happy enough with it. I'll add another Dragon Ball t-shirt to my collection. And then in the books, Eason's, I bought a new book because I would have actually hopefully have gotten around to reviewing the part one of the trilogy of these 12 books earlier. And that is the first book in the Saga of Darren Shan, which I have 2 copies of already, Cirque du Freak. But this is a limited, not limited edition, but this is a 25th anniversary edition. And I have to say, I absolutely love this artwork, and it's the sole reason why I bought a 3rd copy. Because just look at how amazing Mr. Crepsley looks there. Absolutely superb. And that is literally the whole... This cover is why I bought it. I know the saying is don't judge a book by its cover, but like, come on, look how cool this looks. So yeah, and then when I came home, I did go into CEX, and they only had one thing that I wanted for right now, and that is the Beatles, a hard day's night. So paid €12 for this Blu-ray for it, because I've never actually seen it, and I know it's on Disney Plus and yada yada yada, but I want it physically in my collection, which is why I went and bought it, because it is also the 50th anniversary restoration, which I was unaware of, because it did not say so on the actual tag itself, but I'm still happy enough to add into my collection, and that is what I have for right now. Let's see what else I can get for the rest of the month once I go put my phone on charge. Okay, so it is the 14th of March, and I has a few things to show off. A lot of them are DVDs, including one Steelbook. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get cracking. So, last Saturday, I went out with my friends because in my friend group, 3 of us have birthdays so close to each other. Like, one of my friends is on the 1st. Mine was 4 days ago, as the filming is on the 10th. And another friend of ours his birthday's on the 19th. So I organized something for us all to meet up, go out for a meal. And whilst out, I actually found 2 things. The first was in a charity shop. For 50 cents, I picked up on DVD the Catfish documentary. Yes, now this isn't the TV show version of it. It's actually, as I said, the original documentary that was released in 2010 with a nice little slipcover. So, yeah, I love this film, this documentary. I think it's really, really well made. However, my only gripe with it, having rewatched it a few years ago, is the fact that a lot of it's outdated. This was filmed in 2010, and 10 years later, the likes of Facebook completely added. It's gone the way of the donkeys. Not many young people, Gen Z and Gen Alpha are on Facebook. Instagram, sure, but not Facebook. But I loved it, and I love it. So for 50 cents, of course, I was going to pick it up and add it into my collection. Whilst in CEX, I picked up a Nintendo Switch carrying case, specifically a Pokemon Nintendo Switch carrying case for like €2. As soon as I seen it there, and I asked how much they were going to charge for it, and one of my friends said that worked there was like €2. I was like, hell fucking yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Even though I have 2 different Switch carrying cases, this just looks so fucking cool for me not to have left it behind. And so, it opens up, has some cool stuff on the inside, so that's where I can put my cartridges for whenever I bring my Switch with me. And then there's the interior design, and then even interior design there, so I can put, like, say, my charger or something like that. So yeah, €2 was not going to leave that behind. And then we get to today, the 14th, because as I said, 4 days ago for me was my birthday. I just turned 27. And these were the things that I got. So the first thing I did this morning was I got the beard trimmed because I desperately needed it. And then I went into CEX because I saw, before going into my course, because I saw that they had season 2 of Ashes to Ashes for €8. So obviously I had to pick that up because, well, I have season 1. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen all of season 1. I haven't seen all of season 2. And just like with season 1, one of the trays that holds the disc is broken. But that's fine. I'm sure I can find a donor case at some point. So Fridays with my course I finish early. I finish at 1. So I went back into CEX and I went looking, and then I found this DVD steelbook for €1.50, and that is American Gangster. So yeah, for the €1.50, obviously I was going to pick it up. I'm not I think I just have like maybe a regular DVD copy of this in my collection. But for the €1.50 for Steelbook, obviously I'm going to pick it up, and the fact that it's in, pretty good nick as well. As both discs go flying. Let me just get these in properly. So there we go. There's a bit of art there. And is there underneath the discs? There is, I believe, Russell Crowe's character. Again, I've not seen this film, so I can't really make much comment on that. So this next thing does have a price tag on it, but when I brought it up to the checkout, they didn't have it on their system, and so they just gave it to me. And that is a DVD of That's So Raven, Supernaturally Stylish. So yeah, I grew up on shows like That's So Raven, in the early 2000s on Disney. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So I was unaware that there were standalone releases on DVD for that. Now I know it's obviously on Disney Plus. I don't have any streaming services. Had to pause there to have a good cough, because you could probably tell by my voice it's a bit chesty. So this last thing I got in golden discs, which is basically like HMV, but 10 times more expensive. And the only reason I picked this up for the price that I did is because I used my birthday money for it. I got some birthday money, and I was like, I may as well use half of my birthday money to pick this up. And that is Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2. So yeah, I paid €30 for this. And I'm happy that I did, because, we're still waiting on word for Season 3 of Strange New Worlds. They just started filming Season 4, which is always a good thing to know. And there's some phenomenal episodes in Season 2, because I reviewed it weekly when it was coming out. So yeah, it has some amazing episodes like Ad Astra per Aspera, Among the Lotus Eaters. Let's see, Lost in Translation was another good one. Those Old Scientists, Under the Cloak of War. Subspace Rhapsody was another really good one. And then, of course, the cliffhanger of Hegemony. So yeah, needed this for my collection anyway, because I don't own Season 1. I didn't own Season 1 or Season 2 of Strange New Worlds, and now that I do. So yeah, let's see what else I can pick up for the rest of this month. Okay, so I'm recording this on St. Patrick's Day, because I have 3 things to show off, all from CEX: 1 Blu-ray, 1 video game, and 1 DVD. So yeah, let's get started with Bruce Almighty, a classic childhood favorite of mine that I loved quite a bit and still holds up to this day. And yeah, so for €10, I saw it there. I was like, because at first I wasn't sure if I actually had it in my collection until I looked it up, because I do have an app that lets me see what I have in my collection and what don't I have in my collection. So I didn't have it, now I do. So I'm very happy to add that into my collection. The next is a TV series, and that is Volume 1 of the Batman the Animated Series. Because sometime last year, a friend of the channel, the Trash Picture Show, sent me a package, and in it was Volume 2 of Batman the Animated Series. And now I found Volume 1. So this has the first 28 episodes, and it was only €4. So I was like, yeah, I'll add that into the collection. Why not? And then the last thing that I got was, unfortunately, this is missing something, which is why it was bought in as the regular edition, and not the Pro edition that it is. And that is for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So this is the Pro edition. So it is missing the art book. But the main reason why I bought it for the €6 is for the Steelbook. That's the only reason. Because it's a cheap Steelbook. So obviously I'm going to pick it up and add it into my collection. Because I do have some Call of Duty Steelbooks. Like, I have a really beat up Black Ops 1 Steelbook that I got years ago in a charity shop for like €2. And then I also have the hardened edition of Modern Warfare 2 Steelbook as well. And I've been kind of wanting to give the zombies on Black Ops 4 a shot. And so for €6, I'm going to take that opportunity. So yeah, that's all I found. So let's see what else I can find to wrap up this month. Okay, so it's now the 20th of March. So obviously, because I'm actually filming this just a few days before this gets posted. And normally I would have posted it on a Saturday, but I decided to post it on a Monday this time. So I have three things: a DVD Steelbook, a video game map, and a book. So yeah, I got super lucky today in Oxfam. Now, if you've watched my channel a lot, especially around the pickups videos, you know I tend to score video games in Oxfam. Not always, but when I do, what I like to do is, if it's something that I don't want for my collection, if it's something that I don't collect for, I will look up the price of how much credit I'd get for trading it in. And if I get more than what I'm paying for it, I buy it and trade it in. And that's what I did. I bought 4 video games, traded in 2, kept 1 game plus 1 DVD Steelbook, and got €15 on a voucher. So the games that I traded in was a 007 game, which I got €5 for. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I broke even on. I got a €2 on a voucher for that. And then I traded in Grand Theft Auto 4 and got €8 on a voucher. So I bought one thing already off of the CEX website. So because when I'm filming this, that's going to be posted in the next month's pickups video. And so yeah, that basically meant that the game and the DVD Steelbook that I got was free. So I'll show off the video game first. And that game is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, I got this for getting this for basically free is a steal, because this is one of the most beloved Call of Duties out there. Not by me, by any sense of the means, but it is still, Black Ops 2 is considered to be one of the absolute best Call of Duties out there. And so there's some inserts, a 2-day free trial, which I'm not even sure if it's been used, for Xbox Gold, and then a leaflet about the season pass, and that's basically it. Now, there was another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 there, but it was in worse condition than mine, so I have yet to test my this one out. So fingers crossed it does work. So yeah, I kept the map from GTA because as you can see, I have two there. I have the San Andreas one, where is it? Right there. And then I have the Vice City map there. I have two versions of those now actually. And now I have the map for GTA 4, which I'll be putting up at some point because there's looks to be different maps. So this is side 1, and then we have the Liberty City subways there. So yeah, that is something that I will put up eventually. I need to get blue tack for that. So then the DVD Steelbook that I got is for a movie that I haven't seen, and they initially charged €4. So basically, I spent €10, made a fiver profit from trading that in. So I got that game for free, the map for free, and this DVD Steelbook for Fight Club. So as you can see there, it does say it was €4, but I ended up getting it for essentially for free. Now, I should have checked the disc, but I didn't because I was like, Steelbook, and essentially getting it for free, because I believe that the disc has disc rot, and I'm trying to see if I can get it to show up on camera, but I can't really, but it looks to be disc rot, so I'll need to test it out. As this, I think it might be the same for the second disc, but still in mint condition essentially for a steelbook. Even if the disc doesn't, the movie doesn't work, I'm pretty sure I could just pick up another DVD copy of the movie for like €1 in CEX and just put in the disc, and then I'm away at a hat, So yeah, very happy to add Fight Club back into the collection. Now, the book that I bought came out recently, and it's been a book that I'm absolutely hyped about, because in case you don't know, one of my goals is to read 50 books by the end of the year. As of filming this, I'm up to 8 out of 50. This is going to be book number 9. So, Sunrise of the Reaping, the new Hunger Games book. I bought it. I've read just the first page of it, and that's it. Now, it does say $21.99. I did not pay $21.99 because with me being in my course, I have a student card, so I paid it for like 19 something. Which hey ho, I'll rather pay €19 than the €22 for the book. But it's it's a hardback edition of the book, which my other Hunger Games books aren't. They are paperbacks. But it just looks, honestly, I'm so happy that I did decide to buy it today. And so I'm gonna go read a little bit of that, and that is going to wrap up this month's pickups video. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of what I got in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all for April's pickups video. I'll see you all next time.